Okay, hello and welcome to what will be the last episode of this playthrough of Crash Team Racing. And, well, today we're going to be getting all the purple tokens. And, well, I'm just going to let the tutorial play out, then talk a bit more.
Collect every crystal in the arena before the time runs out. If you can get them all, you will win a prize.
So, last time we won the green and the yellow gem cups. Today I'm going to be going and winning all the CTR tokens in the purple things, which are basically collect the crystals, and you do these in the battle mode arenas. And honestly, I would be lying if I said I was feeling particularly confident about these, because I'll be honest, historically I have done terribly with these. Like, there's a couple that I've done first try in the past, but I don't think I've ever managed a couple of them first try, so, well, we'll see how it goes. But these could take me a few attempts. Hopefully they won't. Hopefully I will just get super lucky and get them all done first try, but I'll be real, I'm not the most confident in that happening. Okay, so we have seven left to pick up. So now we need to head on up here. Oh, that's bad. Oh, there's one under there. Let's grab that one first. Let's grab that one, and there's one over there, so let's grab those and then be on our way. 5 left, and we have 30 seconds. And I think the other 4 are all on this little bridge, so we are now in the clear. So let's just boost our way over and finish off this first one. That is Skull Rock complete. So that's Skull Rock complete, so I would need to go back to the other 3 and win there, then we'll unlock the purple gem car. So, I'm just going to do these in like area order. So there isn't one in the Gemstone Valley, so we're just going to be cutting through here and make it to the Lost Ruins. Also, I know that actually, no, never mind. Disregard what I was about to say. So, basically, we're just going to quickly drift our way through here and make our way on over. I will say, just power sliding in this game just feels it's so effortless, but so kind of just natural. And I hit that wall, great. Also, I should note, the one I'm about to do, the Rampage Ruins, this one, when I was a kid, this was the last one I needed to do to get 100% completion, and I struggled with it for a good while. So let's hopefully get through it first try. Because, well, these are obviously all in the battle arenas, basically. So, yeah, these, honestly, they may not look all that challenging, but I remember having so much difficulty with these. And that is not the best start, but it could be worse. I'm sure I can pull this back. I mean, I say, oh, I'm sure I can pull this back like I've just, I say that like I hadn't just completely messed the thing up in like 5 seconds. Now, honestly, there are a couple that require like a little bit of a trick jump, and those, honestly, those ones are going to be the bane of my life for this. Fortunately, oh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Okay, we saved it. And we are halfway there with 40 seconds left. Okay, I think this one is in the clear. I'm just going to pick up ones in the middle here first, and then go around the outside. So we have 5 left. We can jump, grab that one. There's one in this little alcove. Alcove is probably not the right word for that. So we have 2 left, one over there, and one on the other side. So we can probably do this with probably about 10 seconds left, I'd say. 10 to 10, 11.18 seconds left. Rampage Ruins are complete. So now we have Rocky Road and Nitro Court left. I remember struggling a lot with Rocky Road as well as a kid. Nitro Court, honestly, I think might be the easiest one. But we'll see when we get there, and hopefully I can just get all these done first try, because honestly I'm still a little bit worried about them. Although getting Rampage Ruins done first try definitely helps my confidence with this a lot. But also, this is going to be a longer episode. But, you know, it is the last one, so that's fair. Okay, so, Rocky Road. I do remember I have a strategy for this one, because basically I always turn right at the start, Like, I always leave them a central area, then make a right. Then just kind of go then go kind of clockwise around, then do the inside area. And hopefully, if I don't mess it up, I should be able to get this done with honestly, a nice bit of time left. That wasn't great, but you know what? That did clear out both nitro crates there, and we have 7 and 50 seconds left. Helps if I actually hit these. However, we can also now get bombs. Bombs will basically just blow up the nitro crates, so they're basically a clear the path type thing, and that was terrible. That could cost me a lot there. So let's grab these two, and then all the remaining ones are in this kind of center zone. So let's be a little bit careful. A little bit careful. I need to be fast but careful, but they are all in my line of sight. 5 left. 4, 3, 2, 1 left. I have 8, 7, 6. This is gonna be very close. Okay, got it. Fantastic. 3 seconds left, but we did it first try, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Getting it done is all that matters. Now, I just have a nice celebratory crash into a wall, as you do. Now we get to head on over to Citadel City, and this will be our final one that we have to do over in the Nitro Court, which I like to believe is like the courtyard of the castle, because I know it just makes a lot of sense to me that it would be. So off we go to Nitro Court, and the final one of these. And honestly, I was really worried about these, and I've kind of knocked them all out in less than 10 minutes, so yeah, that's a success. Okay, so my general strategy for this one has always been just kind of crash into that, and basically just do all the ones on the outside first. Just like start outside and just work my way in. That's always been my strategy, my approach for this one. And honestly, well, it's always kind of worked for me, so hopefully I can get it to work this time. And also, if I crash into all the nitros, I'll, get rid of them, so that also kind of works. Let's be careful with that, though, because obviously I don't really want to crash into all of these if I can. To be totally honest, that probably actually maybe saved me time more than anything. Now, let's be very careful with that. Now I can start heading in. So now I can go into the kind of a second layer and blow those up. There was a third nitro crate there, and apparently I just clipped its hitbox or something. Either way, it's not like it's going to make much difference. I have so much time spare. Like, I have so much time spare that I don't think I really need to worry about any of this. So we have 7 left to get and like 50 seconds. And obviously, because we're going further in, the areas are getting smaller, which is why I always liked to do these from like biggest, which is from like furthest out to closest, because it's just like working with the biggest area down to the smallest. And I did actually miss one of those in a previous area, because I was not thorough enough. Enough on that. Either way, it's not like it's going to make much difference. Let's just drift around there, spin, and grab that. And with that, with 22 seconds left, we pick up our final purple token, and we can now head on over and challenge for the purple gem cup. So, off we go. Purple gem cup, here we come. So the purple gem cup is going to be a very unique one, because we aren't going to actually be having because we aren't going to be racing with 8 people. We're going to be racing with 5. It is a race. Well, it is a gem. Actually, I'll be able to show it in like 30 seconds anyway. Basically, we are going to be going back through 4 very specific tracks, with 4 very specific people. So, and then after we do that, we can challenge the Slide Coliseum and the Turbo track for our final 2 relics. And then when we're done with those, we have our final rematch with Oxide, and then we are finished with the game. So, the Purple Gem Cup when we win, it will unlock Fake Crash. Fake Crash is only playable in Arcade Mode, Battle Mode, and Time Trials. However, it will unlock Fake Crash, who's based on like a fake plushie of Crash, which is kind of funny. And as you can see, we are now racing on the boss tracks with the bosses. However, I will say one thing that I never liked about this. One critique I would always level against this, though, is the fact that it doesn't have the boss music. I feel like it should have the boss music. Because you are fighting all of the bosses, aside from Oxide, at the exact same time. However, obviously, this is by far probably the toughest Gem Cup, because, you know, you're fighting all of the bosses previously. However, I don't think... Okay, judging from the fact that I heard a missile, that definitely tells me they aren't... that they are no longer bound by their previous boss encounter logic. So basically, if I get ahead of them, they can now fire missiles and things. Also, I don't know what's happened to Pinstripe, but he is so far behind the pace. Also, Papu is apparently on the pace. Wow. I didn't... Like, I knew he was pretty close to me. I didn't think he was that close, though. And also, sorry, Ripperoo. Will that hit Komodo Joe? No, it hit... Okay, he just didn't get it off him in time. But yeah, honestly, Papu should not be causing me this much problem. This much of a problem. Why is he managing to stick close to me? What is up with this? Okay, that'll just hit. Will it hit him? There we go. Okay, that will be enough to clear the path for my victory here. Because now we just jump across here, take this little shortcut across, and off we go. That is our first win in the books. So now off we go to Papu's Pyramid. Now we deal with him on home field advantage for him. Unfortunately for us, we don't get home field advantage, but you know what, that's fine. So, Papu's Pyramid for course number 2. Now, off we go. So, hopefully, I could... Oh, wait, I didn't get my boost. I messed that up. And, okay, Komodo Joe hit that, so it could be worse, but honestly, I completely messed that up, so, it could have gone a lot worse, but it could have gone a lot better as well. I don't think the bosses are quite as likely to make comedically huge mistakes like a lot of I don't know, I don't think the bosses are going to get eaten by the plants too often, is what I'm trying to say. However, I messed up the jump. I messed up the jump, so we are going to be taking the long way around, I suppose. And unfortunately for me, I am still playing with this rule in effect. I probably shouldn't, because I've done everything else, and that is pretty much perfect. I'm just going to I'm actually going to try to hang back until I get at the remaining 5 Wimpef route, power it up, and then just destroy them with the claw. Oh wait, it did get Ripperoo. Okay. Okay, I'll just hit them with that now, and just try to get a huge lead. And by that, I mean, I'm going to try the jump again. I'm going to try the big jump again, because if I manage it, my lead becomes insurmountable. And that lands it. Fantastic. Now there's no way I lose. Unless this game has horrendous rubber banding that I've never noticed before, which it probably doesn't. So, now let's just finish this off, drift our way up. Do I spin out? I do spin out there, okay. Okay, I did manage to mess that up pretty badly, but you know what? We should be okay. We have more than enough space to work with. 1, 2, 3. I can make that jump. Fantastic. Now, I'm not going to risk the big jump at the end, though. Like, I'm not going to risk... forget it. It's the last time I'm here. Why not? It's the last time I'm here. Let's do it for one more time. Okay, so with that, that is 2 big wins back to back. And now, off we go into the Dragon Mines. So, well, we now go down into the Dragon Mines to race on Komodo Joe's home track. And I kind of feel bad for Pinstripe, because he was so confident that he was the fastest, and, well, he has been in stone dead last place for both races so far. And I missed that box, but that should be okay. To be totally honest, in this game, I did actually tend to play Ripperoo once I unlocked him. Mostly just because I always liked Ripperoo. And honestly, when I unlocked him in when I unlocked him in the remake, I kind of just started playing as him for most things, because honestly, he's cool. And you also get to unlock a lot of his cool outfits. You get to unlock his kind of mad scientist look. I used that one quite a bit. And honestly, I always just liked Ripperoo. Now, let's just keep going and make our way through here. Because honestly, if I'm going to mess up on one track here, it'll probably be this one. And that was almost a catastrophe. That cut the wall. That just clipped the wall. That missile just kind of tapped the wall. No. Nobody saw that, right? No one saw that. Please tell me no one saw that. I also just got stuck. This is going horrendously. Okay, Vortex, hit them, please. This is going so badly. Oh no. Okay, I'm now in last place. So let's grab another Vortex and just wipe out everyone we possibly can. Well, there's Joe, there's Rue, there's Papu as well. We just got 3 Vortexes back to back, and we are back into first place, which is sometimes all you need. I now have a safety. I have the safety ball. I don't know what this thing's called. Also, I'm just going to call it the safety ball because it is a ball and it gives me safety. Oh no! Why am I'll be honest, I'm suddenly paranoid about a missile just flying in at this last nanosecond and killing me. But hey, we won. Fantastic. Now we can head on up to the hot air skyway, where confidence is at an all-time high. Like, my confidence is currently at an all-time high, and honestly, to be totally honest, I said this was going to be a longer episode. As it turns out, it probably will be, but that'll mostly just be because of the credits. Because, if I recall correctly, the credits of this game are pretty long. Also, I think both Joe and Papu just hit that same thing. And also, poor Pinstripe, he is still just sitting back here in last place. Like, come on, man. I want Pinstripe to at least put up a fight on his own course, you know? Like, everyone else at least put up a bit of a fight on their home track. I mean, realistically, Papu was the biggest issue. Like, he was closest to getting me in any of these courses, and, well, that was on Ripperoo's course, so, let's just get through here without too much more hassle. Oh, we'll just finish this off without too much more worry, and then we will be good to go. 1, 2, 3, up, spin, 1, 2, 3, fantastic. Now, 1, 2. Actually, I'm on track. Actually, I say I'm on track for a good time, but honestly, I'm a couple of seconds behind my normal pace, I think. Note, I have not been paying attention to what my normal pace is through this entire playthrough. I just know what my time is normally in the remake. Because normally I get to about here in about 20 seconds. Like 18 to 20 seconds is like a normal time for that. And normally I can finish a lap in about 1:03, so I'm about 2 seconds behind on that last one. Is what I think, anyway. So, let's just keep on going. And, that was close. That was a very close call. Now, honestly, okay, I thought I had a lead. I didn't think I had this much of a lead. Because Ripperoo is the orange one, and look how far ahead of him I am. Like, him and Papu are, like, on top of each other, basically. Until Papu got hit there, so, now it's all Roo. And let's be real, I am so far ahead that it doesn't even make a difference. However, I did lose a second there, so you know what? If nothing else, we did have a faster lap there. So I'm gonna guess we're probably gonna finish this one off in about 3:11, 3:12. So yeah, this one is in the bag. Which means I have exactly 1 race left to do. I have 2 relics left to get, and then 1 final race. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit worried about it, mostly because, like with all the other bosses, I think this time I shouldn't give him 15 seconds of a head start. But at the same time, I've given every other boss fight 15 seconds, so it would only be fair. Okay, yeah, I lost my focus. If only for a second, I lost my focus there. But hey, I will be there in just a moment. One. No, I didn't actually do my drift, my power slide at all there. 2, and 1, 2, slide. We're done. Fantastic. And with that, we now have our 5 gems. So with that, we now earn the purple gem, and yeah. So, that is all 5 gems acquired. Papu Papu and Ripperoo just having a nice little nap over there. Now, time to go and take on Slide Coliseum and the Turbo Track. So, I'm going to do Turbo Track first because I'm less confident with it, so let's get this out of the way. Now the following statement may surprise you. This is a track full of turbo boosts. That just makes you go super fast. So I am actually a little bit less confident on this one, but hey, I can hope for the best, but honestly, if I'm gonna mess up one track, it's gonna be this one. Like, I can tell you that for free. If I'm gonna mess up one track, it'll be this one. And I can tell you exactly why that is. Because this is the track in this game that I've played the least, by far. Like, this is a track I have never particularly cared for. So, hopefully we can get through without too much hassle, but I'll be real here. This one might be a close call. On the plus side, I do remember that kind of handbrake turn. I remember that from playing the remake. I remember that one quite a bit. Because I remember trying to beat the Oxide time on this track was a bit of a pain. On the plus side, we are now halfway through. Not halfway through, we finished our first lap without really any real problems, to be totally honest. It's like the timer is basically just constantly stopped because we're constantly hitting these boxes. I say that, of course, as the time runs out. Like, as the timer runs out, so it starts moving again, but still, off we go. Obviously, I'm not going to hit every single box on here, but hey, I will call that a success. And also, doing those handbrake turns can be a little dangerous, obviously, because, you know, you do lose a lot of your speed from, you know, braking so hard off a boost. But hey, let's just keep going, because we are closing in on our final lap. So let's just do that, grab 4 more seconds, grab 1 more second there. Grab 1 more second there. Grab, I think that was 6 seconds there, so I think that was 3 2s. Also, I don't really know if I'm supposed to be drifting a whole lot on this track or just going for all of the boosts that I can. And obviously I know that the Slide Coliseum is where you're meant to be sliding a whole bunch, because, you know, it wouldn't be called the Slide Coliseum if it wasn't. Now, 10 actually got that. So I'm probably going to get the gold here. I mean, I say that, I have no idea what the time it wants from. I say that, I have no idea what the time it wants from me is. But that is probably enough to stop the timer to get me to the end. And that was apparently good enough for the platinum, never mind. Never mind! That was good enough for the platinum relic, never mind for gold. Okay, so, we have 1 left. Only thing left for us to do is the Slide Coliseum. And then we have the rematch with Oxide, and I don't want to give him 15 seconds, but I think I should, because I gave him 15 seconds the last time. You know what? I'll give him 10 seconds. I'll give him 10 seconds this time, because he is still cheating. He will still go... Like, he will still go when we're on... Like, he will still go when the... I think it's like when the 3rd red light goes on before the green says we can go. Also, there's no CTR challenge or anything on Slide Coliseum because it's just relics. It is all relics. To unlock Slide Coliseum, you have to earn 10 relics. So this one is all power slides, basically. It was a track that when I was a kid and not very good at power sliding, I did not like very much. It is also one that I very much grew to enjoy once, you know, skill level improved, because eventually I just learned how to do it. I still can't consistently land all the jumps, though, which does kind of prove to be a little bit of an issue for me sometimes, but hey, will be okay as long as I don't crash into those tires or those walls. Also, I do kind of wish that they kept, whatchamacallit? Like, I do kind of wish these tracks had their own music, but no, Slide Coliseum and Turbo Track both just use the same music from Tiny Arena. I guess it makes sense, because they're all, like, the kind of indoor... I guess, like, okay, it might be a weird term for this, but, like, they're kind of more stadium tracks, if that makes sense. Like, they're more kind of just, like, traditional raceways, I guess. Like, ones where, like, if there was a paying audience, they would be paying to see it in one of these. I don't know what I'm on about. Like, I simultaneously know what I'm on about and also have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know if that's coming across, but I have very little idea what I'm actually talking about here. Also, I'll be honest, just by the fact that I'm doing so many power slides and everything, I feel like I'm going so slowly around this track. I know I have a timer that says otherwise, but genuinely, I feel like I'm going so slowly right now. I don't know why that is, and I missed that. Okay, I'm not getting the perfect run, I can tell you that for free, but to be totally honest, I could have told you that for free before I started, because I'll be honest, I do not have much confidence in my ability to do all of these tracks perfectly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got that. Can we get the 2? We can get the 2. Fantastic. Do I see that 1? Yes, I do. And I kind of managed a cool little trick jump. Cool. Now, can I get this 3? Yeah, I can. And apparently Crash got a little bit concerned about it because, I mean, to be fair, I did nearly just crash, like, headfirst into a wall, so you know what, that's totally valid. And I missed that final 3. Can I get these last couple, though? Fittingly enough, I get 3 more seconds there. And 1 more 2, and another platinum. Finishing the game off with 2 back-to-back platinum relics. I am very pleased with that. I think in the end I ended up with, like, because I now have all 18 relics. I think I had like 2 sapphires, 10 golds, and 6 platinums or something. I am very pleased with that end result. And now, I believe the final boss fight actually changes. And we should get another cutscene.
So, you're back, and you've gathered all my time relics. I'm impressed. Well, it's about time I taught you a real lesson in speed. This race is for keeps.
So now, if we head on over there, we no longer have Nitrous Oxide's challenge. I think it should now have changed, and will now read something different. It is now Nitrous Oxide's... Oh, maybe it changes into Remake. I'm sure it changes to Nitrous Oxide's final challenge. Either way, off we go, unless there's a second entry point of this that I don't remember. No, okay, yeah, there we go. It's a Nitrous Oxide's final challenge. This time, I'll give him a 10-second head start. Because, you know what? You know what? No, I'll give him the 15. I'll give him the 15 seconds, and I feel like I really shouldn't. But hey, I'm gonna do it anyway.
You're slower than a Bermudian slagworm.
Okay, so, off we go. Final race, final challenge. All I need to do is beat him. All I need to do is, well, realistically, all I need to do is get ahead of him. However, that 15-second lead that I gave him may prove to be my own undoing here. But you know what? If my own run is halted by my own hubris, I mean, that's just me. That's just my way to go, if anything. However, I am gonna let myself use items because honestly, well, I don't know if I'd be able to win otherwise. And also, wait, is he all? Okay, I know where he is now. I now see where he is, and also I don't know. Actually, I think I'm definitely gaining on him. Like, I'm definitely gaining on him. Like, he isn't in line of sight just yet, but he isn't too far away. However, I know I still can't, like, knock him out with these. I know I can't knock him out with these missiles. However, all those... throwing the double vials is kind of a pain, and not gonna lie. Okay, that was really bad. Fortunately, apparently I hit... Why can't I jump? My ability to jump and power slide appears to have been disabled. There we go. Oh, there he is, I see him. Okay, so we've caught up to him in one lap. Now, do we overtake him on lap 2? And now he's throwing TNT crates at us. And, okay, credit to him, he does get a hit in. And so, let's be a little bit more careful about this, I suppose. Oh, he is throwing bombs now, which obviously we didn't see on the previous lap because we gave him a 15-second head start. Now, okay, now he's throwing stuff, but we're so close behind him, it doesn't make any difference. And we are about to get ahead. I feel pretty confident saying that, because I am telling the truth, we are now ahead. So now, all I need to do is keep on him, stay ahead, and then we can take home this win. 1, 2, jump, and... yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good to go now. So, as long as I don't make any little mistakes, well, any big mistakes would be a more accurate statement, I think I'm in a good enough position to just hold it down until I win. Because, obviously, well, once you get ahead of them, they can't stop you. So, but they have no real way to stop you. So, I am just gonna keep going and finish him off right here. Because, obviously, since we're ahead, he can't throw anything ahead of us. And, honestly, I'm just gonna open up our lead, because we are just gonna save the Earth right now. Because apparently, I guess Gas Moxie is self-proclaimed best racer. I don't know if he actually is. As, you know, we haven't seen the other people of Planet Gas Moxie, but we do know that Oxide, I think he claims to be like their best. So you know what? Well, if that's the best they have, bring on that entire planet, because I think we can take them. Okay, let's use this boost just because we can. Now, honestly, this has been such a clean final lap as well. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I shouldn't have said that. Now that I've said that, I'm going to hit a wall or something. But you know what? Yeah, there we go. But you know what? That is totally okay, because now in 4 minutes dead, sorry, in 3:59.67, we take home the win. And with that, Crash Team Racing is 100% complete. And we get one final little cutscene. Oh, wait, hang on. He's going to be very upset and annoyed about it. But with that, we've now finished Crash Team Racing 100%. It will also unlock a little scrapbook of kind of development stuff for having done so. And now, let's see what Oxide has to say for himself before the credits roll.
You beat me once again. Now I have to go back to the planet Gas Moxie a complete loser. I must be getting slow in my old age. That's it. I'm finished racing in these mushy backward worlds. Keep your miserable planet. I'm out of here for good.
And with that, the Earth is saved, and Nitrous Oxide returns to Planet Gas Moxie, just doing really badly. Crash sold his life story to a major movie studio. The film will be entitled Color Orange and be whatever. Crash can now be found on a beach somewhere down under, doing what he does best: dancing and napping. I mean, that's kind of real. So I'm just going to try to read all of these as best I can. Dr. Neocortex went back to scientific research and discovered a new element in the periodic table. Good for him. Numerous lawsuits failed to change the name he boldly chose for element number 117. Cortex rules the worldium. I think we do have more than 117 elements now. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong though. Tiny Tiger moved to Beverly Hills and founded the popular chain of Pain and Gain fitness clubs, which, his Tiny Boa exercise video made millions on infomercials around the globe. Coco went on to start her own internet dating service. Anything else? Although her company is still in the red, share prices are going through the roof. Dr. Engine opened a custom auto parts store in Toledo, Ohio. The store was closed after a massive recall when its patented Cleaver Road missile system sparked havoc on the nation's freeways. Dingodile went on to found an animal breeding program for the creation of unique and interesting pets. His motto, "Combine them all," spurred such successes as the Gerbat, the Kangarooster, and the Dingorilla. Poola became the head taste tester for a leading ice cream company. Bold new flavors okayed for production include Salmon Swirl, Squishy Squid Sundae, and Mackerel Mint. Pera joined the Las Vegas Tiger Show of Ziegfeld and Floyd. Okay, that one kinda got me. His starring role came to a disastrous end one day when Pera accidentally closed his mouth a bit too early. Floyd will be sadly missed. Pinstripe became a used car salesman in New Jersey. I mean, as top salesman each month, he smirks. People decide on a car quickly once my Tommy gun comes out. I guess his campaign didn't work. Papu joined the Wild Wrestling Association and changed his ring name to Mr. Bad Belly. His signature move, the Bad Belly Bounce, was finally banned by WWA after three wrestlers suffered severe rope friction burns. Ripperoo was elected state governor to everyone's surprise. Fair. His slogan, "Crazy is as crazy does," created a groundswell of public support, even after whispers of a run, started whispers of a run for presidency. Komodo Joe opened Honest Joe's wedding ring and Rare Gem outlet in Zurich. After a series of sting operations, Joe was convicted of laundering stolen cubic zirconias from a couch slouch shopping network. Entropy began tinkering with his time machine hobby again. I mean, if that was a hobby for him, wow. He was last seen entering a time warp traveling sometime to an ancient rainforest. Alas, rust is timeless. Nitrous Oxide went back to the planet Gasmoxia, a broken alien. After years of therapy, Oxide emerged from seclusion to begin racing again. Unfortunately, the unicycle was a poor vehicle of choice. His resulting accident was too gruesome to detail here. Army became a race kart star herself, saying, "I'm sick of giving out trophies, I want a few of my own." Also, Isabella landed a bit part in the season finale of Bay Waters. Liz is posed for Band Boy magazine, buying her dream Malibu mansion with the earnings. Honestly, I forgot these were named here. Megumi shortly unveiled her new line of perfume called Udaku, featuring a alluring scent of fermented wumpa fruit. And with that, the credits are done, and I am going to just have a little bit of a ramble on about the end of the game now. Wait, have credits going? Oh, I guess we got the scrapbook, so I can just ramble on over this. Okay, so, with that, Crash Team Racing is 100% complete, and I'm very pleased with the end result, because honestly, to be totally honest, I have knocked out this entire game in like 100% from start to finish, episode 1 to episode 11, in like a day. Like, I've done all this in 2 recording sessions, basically. So, episodes 1 through 6 was 1 recording session, so everything from the start to getting all of the regular CTR tokens was 1 session, and all of the relics to the end was a second one. And overall, yeah, I would still just go as far as to say that this game is fantastic. It still plays great, it still sounds great, it still looks pretty good. And also, it has a fantastic remake, which I've mentioned multiple times throughout this. The remake having some of the best post-launch support I've ever seen for a game. Like, genuinely, I think it is a gold standard, especially for kart racers post-launch, because all the content was free. Like, you'd have to play a bit to, like, get the coins for things, but you could unlock everything just by playing the game, I think, from what I recall correctly. And overall, like, I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it was anyway. And with that, I would highly recommend it. The remake is available on PS4, Steam, Xbox, and Switch, I think. So, genuinely, a huge recommendation on it. I love this game. Genuinely, now, okay, so the following statement may be a very contentious one, but personally, for me, this is my favorite game Naughty Dog has ever made. Like, I haven't played every game they ever made, but I like this more than the Crash platformers. I like this more than the Jak and Daxter games. I like it more than Uncharted, and I like it more than The Last of Us. I genuinely think this is by far my favourite game I've ever made. Like, it isn't even close. Like, if I had to pick a second one, it would be Uncharted 2. I should know, I still haven't gotten around to playing Uncharted 4, though, so... You know, who knows, that might surprise me. But yeah, overall, just huge fan of this game, and I cannot recommend it enough. I absolutely adore this game. And yeah, with that, I am just about done. Also, there's Fake Crash. And I guess I'll just kind of keep rambling until the end of this, because I don't know how much of this there is left. But I guess we just get to see a lot of kind of concept art and promotional images for the game. Because a lot of these were like on... A lot of these were probably like, you know, posters, things on the back of the box and stuff. Also, I guess... Okay, I guess Coco now owns a car. And also, E3 1999, I guess this was playable. So, honestly, people who went to E3 in 1999, they got a great time. Also, I'll be honest, I've never actually sat through this before. But that's kind of cool. But yeah, overall, I would highly, highly recommend this game. If you've never played it, I strongly recommend it. Because it is just a fantastically fun game. Obviously, like, once you know what you're doing, you can breeze the entire game in, like, a little over an hour for, like, the main just 16 trophy races to Oxide. You can get through the game super fast. It's fun, it's short, and honestly, it is a genuine blast to play with people as well. So, honestly, like, words, 100%, massive recommend, could not recommend this game enough. I know I've mentioned it already, but yeah, it's still probably my favorite game they've ever made. And credit to... I mean, obviously, this is a scrapbook after the credits, but genuinely, credit to every single person who worked on this game. I think you did a fantastic job. And 24 years after this game came out, it is still one of my absolute favorites. Like, I don't know where I'd put it on a list of, like, my favorite games ever, but it would definitely be pretty high up. It's probably, like, in my, like, top 30. And, obviously, I still need to play Diddy Kong Racing and, like, Mario Kart 8 and a couple of others. But for now, as of right now, I firmly believe that Crash Team Racing was the best kart racer ever made, and was only taken over by its own remake. Because its own remake is the same game, just with more stuff in it. And yeah, so with that, I am done with Crash Team Racing. I'm going to go and save the game one last time, because it will just put me back out here. Back out, you know, right in front of the Oxide track. So now, let's head on over, save the game one last time, and finish off the series. And one last crash to end things off, I suppose. Because this is going to be the last Crash game I play for a while. So, with that, I'm going to end off today's video and the series here. So, as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for whatever it is I'm doing next. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.